So I'm hanging out in my closet again. I'm just trying to get back into the swing of making videos. I don't know. I'm having sort of an energy crisis, I guess. It's really hard to get things done right now. I don't know. I mean, things are weird right now, and it's really hard for me to know what to talk about. I guess because my thoughts are sort of preoccupied with, I don't know, stuff. I mean, so um, yesterday Matt's mom passed away. And I haven't really had a chance to touch base with him on that, really. I'm just giving him space right now. And let him know, I'm here whenever. But, and I don't want to talk about that too much, because I don't want to, use that for content. It's just, that's what's going on. This is a vlog. So that's what's going on in my world right now. So, his dad died a year ago. So, he's going through tough stuff, and I'm worried about him and his brother and his sister, and and it's sad. But again, I don't want to talk about it because it's I do want to talk about it, but Matt's a very private person, so I'm not going to. I'm just telling you that's what's going on, and so it's kind of preoccupying my thoughts since it just happened yesterday, and I don't even know all of the details. But yeah, again, I'm going to move on from that topic. But yeah, so I mean, other than that, I've just been, in the morning I'll get up and be like, alright, I gotta keep my energy up all day because I want to do this, that, writing and working out kind of stuff. Want to edit some videos that I've filmed weeks and weeks and weeks ago that haven't gone up. You may have noticed a blip of a couple weeks where I didn't have vlogs going up, but I had them edited. I just, I was going through some things. If you watched my vlogs, you'll know this. I was going through some things, and the idea of even posting just uploading it to YouTube felt overwhelming. It takes absolutely no time to do, but it felt overwhelming. And I guess, I get home now and I'm so wiped out. It's getting hot. The air conditioner went out in my car. I feel like my car is about to go out. Not sure what I will do when that happens. But I am getting paid again. Financially I am on the path to recovery. So things are good. It's just I don't know how to feel. It's I don't know how I do feel in general lately. It's I'm Schrodinger's cat or something. Part of me is super excited about things coming up, like my new novel that comes out on June 4th. And really hopeful about that and eager to get into some more projects. The other part of me just still doesn't care. It's kind of I don't want to let myself get excited about things, because I guess the rug gets pulled out from under me too much. So I guess it's kind of it. I'm trying to curb my enthusiasm, so to speak, but it's hard because there is no middle road for me. It's all or nothing is kind of where my enthusiasm is. It's like I bounce between excited and hopeful to apathetic and hopeless. Like I just don't feel anything a lot of the time. So it's weird, and I'm thinking it's just kind of part of my healing process. Like, you know, when you get overwhelmed with emotions that are negative, that are painful, it's easy to easy. I don't know what I'm saying. I know what I'm trying to say. It's kind of like a defense mechanism to kind of go numb, where you just feel sort of nothing. So I don't know. I'm hoping to get through that soon. I'm hoping everything is fine with my car. But I don't know. You know, on the topic of spiritual balance, which is my year's theme. I don't know. I've been feeling or having a lot of sort of profound spiritual experiences of late that I don't even know how to talk about yet. Like, I'm sitting with them for a little while. But, you know, like, honestly, it's weird that I feel numb because, on the whole, things are going in a very good direction for me right now. Yeah, a very good direction, like, all around, like, with the things I want to do in my life, or, you know, I don't know. But, I mean, especially my writing, like, to be honest, like, I'm so excited about this novel coming out, The Thing in the Attic. And I've got another novel or two coming out this year, hopefully. Like, a lot of stuff that's just been sitting on the shelf waiting for cover art or edits or something. Like, it's all coming together for things to where stuff is going to start just coming out. And I'm doing a lot of just sort of being with my characters. I'm spending time with my characters. And, like, listening to them. Because, I mean, so, yeah, there's this part of me that's super enthused, but it's kind of equally numb. So, I don't know. You know, I guess I'm not 100%. I'm far from it, but I'm hopeful. You know, I guess in the next couple of months, one way or another, my life is going to change dramatically, probably. And, I mean, just because there's so many things in motion. So I guess, you know, I'm hoping that all is a positive thing. I'm hoping it's like there's good things in motion, there's bad things in motion, there's I don't even know what things in motion. But I'm hoping the good things in motion take the lead in all of that, in that, I don't know, a blob of chaos, the blob of the unknown. But yeah, like, I can't wait to post the pre-order for my novel, but I'm waiting on some things, you know, just the normal things to fall into place. Because I think, like, it's instead of, like, and I don't know, I don't want to ramble about boring publishing stuff, or boring to you, not to me, like, But I think it's going to be a hardback, but there's not going to be a dust jacket. I mean, I know it's going to be a hardback. I think there's not going to be a dust jacket, that it's going to be case bound, where the cover art and all is printed directly on the hardback book itself, which is cool. And I don't know what the price is going to be at. That's kind of key to its success. But I think the price is going to be way more reasonable than my hardbacks usually are, which is also good for sales. I don't know. I really want people to read this. And, my writing is such that, I mean, if y'all have been following me at all for very long, I don't really care about certain things. Like, my artistic expression is that. I'm not writing a book thinking, ooh, I should do this because that'll sell more copies. Like, I honestly think this novel will put as many people off, like, well, maybe not, I don't know, more or less who's going to like it or hate it, but I think it is going to put some people off. It's not going to be to everyone's taste. It's my artistic expression. But I do think it's going to appeal to a whole lot of people. And it's one that, and I think I said this in the last vlog, but my head was so chaotic in the last vlog, I don't even know if I finished making any of the points I started out trying to make. But it is one that I've talked to some movie people about, not like anything major, I guess, like, but it's something that even unpublished, it has been well received. Like, people like this book who have read it. So yeah, I'm just, what I'm wanting to do, I guess one thing that's got me kind of enthused, it's just I've got to find the energy. I've got to get past this terminal apathy I've been feeling. Because, I would like to tour the book. I haven't done any events, like author events, in years, just with all the stuff that's been going on, but I think that this would be a really good book to do that with. Like, a really fun book to do that with. Like, I like doing author events. I think they're really, really cool. And, in-person interacting with people, and, everybody's there to talk about my book. So that's nice, because people are kind of in my headspace with me. Because, I have these worlds that live in my head, and I rarely get to talk to anyone about that. Like, those people who live in my head, those experiences that we've shared in these fictional realms. So yeah, I'm trying to focus on the positive, but I had plans to do stuff today, and I just feel blank. And I've got to go to bed soon. It sucks. Like, just my hours suck, and the heat saps me. The heat sucks. And it's not even that hot yet for Texas. Like, I think it maybe barely passed 90 today, which is nothing. And it's going to rain. It's been raining a lot. And it's supposed to start raining again tomorrow for days. Which is fine. It's fine with me because it keeps that summer heat at bay just a little bit longer. But yeah, I mean, that's just kind of a quick update on what's going on. I don't know what the core theme of this vlog episode is. I don't know what to call it, because I don't know. I'm just like getting back in the swing of vlogging. Because I used to do it, like, I mean, before I had that, like, emotional crisis, where I just didn't feel like fighting anymore, I was vlogging a lot. Like, I posted once a week, but they were going up. Like, I mean, yeah, they were going up once a week, but I filmed them way more frequently than once a week because I was trying to get ahead. And, you know, that's one of the reasons that I wanted to get ahead. Like, yes, like I said before in an earlier video, I do have some plans that may get in the way of vlogging later this year, that I'll talk about later. But the other reason I wanted to get ahead with my videos is because, you know, the past few years have been a major struggle, and things happen, and I get beat down with depression, and I don't do anything for weeks. And then, you know, if I'm current on my vlog, like where it's closer to real time, then weeks or months go by and I post no videos at all. So I'm trying to get away from that. Like, I'm trying to get ahead of it. But I think, you know, the price is I'm vlogging through it. So it's kind of like I don't do vlogs because I don't want to show this. But I'm committed to chronicling this year. So I think it's good that we're vlogging through this. This is the stuff I go through when I vanish from the internet for months at a time. And I'm working through it. You know, I think once I have the energy, I get home and have energy enough to sit down and write. I think that's when things are going to get better. Because when I'm writing, that's when I'm genuinely processing my feelings. You know, I have to plug into a character who isn't emotionally numb. And that brings me out of it. But, you know, anyway, like, you know, we're in the midst of another sad moment, as I spoke about at the beginning of this video. So that could also, that is certainly a contributing factor in where I'm at right now as of today, just sort of blank, because death is something, I mean, I don't even have words. It's just so unfathomable when you think about it. Like, that someone you've known for years and years and years is no longer here. It's a lot to process on so many levels. Emotionally, absolutely. Spiritually, intellectually. It's a lot. It's a lot. And then, you know, when it's a death that affects so many people you know, so deeply and personally, it's even more titanic an event when people die. And people have been dying way too much over the past several years, so it weighs heavily on my spirit. And, like, all I want to do is go to sleep. I don't know, but I tried, like I want to sit up and write, but I know I have to get up super dang early in the morning, so I tell myself, alright, so go to bed early, get up early, refreshed, and do some writing and stuff before work, before the day and the heat suck the life out of me. But I wake up and then it's like I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to wake up. So it's probably lingering depression where you just want to sleep and don't want to get up. But, I'm doing what I can to move out from under these clouds, and I'm going to keep doing that. So, because, I want to, I talk about touring the book, it's doing author events. I've got a lot of really innovative marketing campaign ideas that I haven't seen anyone do. And so I really think things are lining up for this book in a really good way. So that will definitely help. If I'm correct. And if the book doesn't sell very well, oh well, because like I said, to me it's about the art. It's not about financial success, but financial success would help on this book. And I haven't even looked at the numbers of the short stories that have come out this year. For me, Metronome's Deathmatch and The Theomorph. I just don't want to look, because if they're bad, I don't want to know. I don't want to risk being in any way wounded by that. Because I don't care about big sales or anything, but if no one has read the book, that's my fear. That's my, crazy fear, is that I'll look at the numbers and there'll be 0. And then it's kind of well, why am I publishing this? Who am I even expressing this to if no one is reading it? If 10 people read it, I wouldn't be bummed about that. I'd be okay, so 10 people took in this tale that I put out there, and that feels good. 100 people, even better. I've had stories that have been read by a whole lot of people, and I've had stories that have been read by very few people. And to me, success comes in the form of a successful expression. Did I write the story I set out to tell? Did I do it the way that I felt compelled to do it? If the answer is yes, then it's a success. Did I get it out there? That's the third part, if it's published and I'm pleased with it, it's a success. Whether it makes a ton of money or no money to speak of, it's a success. But yeah, I feel and I don't know how to quantify that, I just feel this book will be one of my more successful ones. And I'm excited about that because I really love these characters, and I intend to, and I have, I've worked with them a lot before, but they've been kind of side characters in things for the most part, in recent years. I don't know, I don't want to get off into it, because it's but we'll talk more about it as it gets closer to release, and especially once it is released. But I think my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna call it a vlog. So stay tuned. I will persevere. I will keep trudging through this emotional swamp that I'm in, and we'll come out on the other side of it together. So for now, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you are so kind and so inclined. Check out my writing, GlennSladeClarkJr.com, and I'll talk to you next time.